Hi, I'm Melody Meyer. I started Mermaid Wavewear. I actually had the idea 15 years ago to make a sexy wetsuit line, and I was kind of inspiring friends to start a wetsuit line that was cool because the only option was black. And then I had this one friend of mine stay at my house, and she goes, "Are there any cute wetsuit lines?" I said, "This is how someone needs to design a wetsuit line." And I just drew a stick figure, had a bunch of blonde hair, and had made it pink and sparkly. And I said, "I'm going to start a wetsuit line." I didn't know what I was doing. It was glaringly obvious I didn't know what I was doing. And I was totally cool with that because I had a vision in my head what it was going to look like. Um, there's some good things and bad things in going into business, not knowing the circumstances you're getting into. They had to create this, it's sparkling pink. It took 2 years to create that fabric. And I've never dealt with or worked in a big corporation before, so I didn't know there's a chain of command from the dog walker to the lunchroom attendant to the psychic healer to the garage guy. I did not know that. I'd like, oh, this is gonna take a month. It took 4 years. So that's good and bad because if I knew that, I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if I'd do that. So I getting a manufacturer is very easy, which was shocking to me. I said something rather ridiculous. I stated to this, it's a very good manufacturer. They do everyone's wetsuits. I said, I want a wetsuit where I can wear to the beach and wear to the club. And I emailed them like, I don't look the other way to see if it's being emailed. And they did receive it. Um, and I did hear back from them, shockingly. And they said, "Oh, tell me more." I said, "Well, you can wear it boating, because if a boat capsizes on maybe chilly waters, you won't hyperventilate or get cold. Keeps you warmer because most people just wearing clothes on boats." I just kept on thinking of more ways to wear it, and so I created a new uh, avenue for wetsuits, not even knowing that. I just wanted a cool wetsuit. And the first place I wore it was to a club. And I saw a friend of mine DJing, and I see him every morning in the surf. And I said, "Hey, how are you?" And he goes, "Fine." He goes, I said, "This is my new wetsuit line." And he goes, "That's a wetsuit?" I said, "Yeah, it's Mermaid Wavewear." And usually that's the most frequent comment I get is that a wetsuit? And I usually get it from men. And I say, it's Mermaid Wavewear. We sexed up the wetsuit and made it sustainable. This is made with Aqualux, which is a non-solvent glue. So actually, I have wetsuits all over my house in storage, and a lot of them are in my bedroom. And I am very chemical sensitive and don't even smell it. And that's where most of the toxins come from, is the glue. And the factory that I'm with, Patagonia's with them, so I knew it'd be a very sustainable factory. And they are really into sustainable practices, which is very important to me. I'm a hardcore environmentalist. This is my deck. I dry my clothes outside. Everyone should dry their clothes outside. Saves a lot of money, saves a lot of energy. We need to help Mother Nature. I have celery growing here. I have cucumbers growing here. We should start growing our own food, and just being kind to Mother Nature. During this time of crisis, Mother Nature is thriving. She's healing, and this is a good thing because Mother Nature gives us everything that we need: air, food, and water, and plus recreation in the ocean and in the hills. Um, we need to honor her, and she's healing now, so let her heal. So that's my environmental comment. I used to give lectures on the environment. So my parents were hardcore environmentalists. We wasted absolutely nothing in our family. And when I was growing up, I thought they were a little bit much. And I'm kind of past them as far as being a little bit too much. I used to give lectures to inner city kids about finance. And I'd talk about when I was growing up stories. And my dad, if we left a light switch on, it would be minus a quarter on our allowance. This is a while ago. And the kids are like, minus a quarter? I said, I swear to God, minus a freaking quarter. They were feeling sorry for me. So I tell them this story to prove a point as why we should not be wasteful and to conserve. And this will help you in the future because I have a house by the beach because of that. So at the time, I wasn't too appreciative of my parents, but now I am greatly appreciative of the lessons that they taught me. So I thank them, and I know my father's laughing each time I tell that story. And he was right. He was right. So I'm going to talk about mermaid wavewear. This is my wetsuit line. When I was going through the pre-production, the factory was asking me all these questions. I had no idea what they were talking about. So I had to search online, what does this mean? And I'm like, oh gosh, I need to hire someone to do that. I live in Los Angeles, so I'm very lucky to have the resources here. It's all about being resourceful. There's a lot of fashion schools here. There's a lot of manufacturing being done here. So it's very lucky to have those resources. I also found a very good person who works, is a teacher who helped me with my tech packs. I didn't even know what a tech pack was. I had no idea. So don't think when you want to start a business, this is a great time to start a business during a downturn because you have the time. Who knows what happened to your job? You don't have to know everything. YouTube is great for information, and you just have to do it. You have to do it. I didn't know where the money was coming from. I couldn't get a loan on my house. I did it on credit cards at 0% interest. You need very good credit. That's pay your bills and have good credit. And it will come. It will come. You have to believe in it. It has to be in your mind. It has to be in your mind. And I promise it, it will come. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself. That's the most important. That is your greatest asset, yourself. Your greatest asset. And embrace it. So they asked me about a logo. I was going down to the beach. I saw a guy with a logo on his shoulder. I'm like, I know exactly where I'm going to put my logo. On my butt. They're mermaid fins. So a lot of guys think they're angel wings. Someone thought it was a mustache. And I get a lot of comments on that. Some people say, I saw your butt from 2 blocks away. I'm like, cool, great. That's what I want. So your trademark's very important, and where you place it's very important. So what else do I have? I also have booty shorts, and I'll show you those. I have them underneath my wetsuit. The wetsuit's very cute. It's very sexy. It zips in the front like this. I like wearing it like this. And it has a bralette. Very sexy. I'm tall. This is for a tall person. A friend of mine is 5'6", and she's curvier. She wore it to the beach. She got 5 dates. She looked fantastic. It looks really good on curvy girls. So I'm going to show you my shorts. I make these shirts. I just got a piece of plastic, and I cut out my logo and got some paint and just painted on there, and it looks very homemade, which I really like. So let me take off my wetsuit and show you my shorts. Here we go. It's a nice day out today. I hope everyone's learning. There's a lot of really good YouTube videos that I've been watching. One who I really like is Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's a perfect person to listen to during this crisis. He calms your mind. We all need to be calmer, because when we're calmer, we can think better and we can think of solutions. When we're angry and stressed, we just engage in that chaotic um, uh, uh, personality, and nothing gets accomplished. And we need to find solutions now. So we need a calm mind. We need to be calm, and that's where the solutions come. You're 31% smarter when you're happy and calm. So let's all be calm. Watch Dr. Joe Dispenza. He will help you. These are my booty shorts. Logo on the back. Actually, these are my high-waisted shorts, excuse me. And these are the booty shorts. My friend Miyu wears these on the website. She was staying at my place. I have a rental downstairs. And she was just the nicest girl. And I threw her a pair of shorts and I said, the only caveat with these shorts is you gotta shake your ass. The next morning, I woke up to 8 videos of Miyu shaking her butt. I didn't know that she was a roller disco star. Look her up on Instagram, Miyu Gaga. She's a very good roller disco queen. She's amazing, so check her out. So that's my first video for the day. I hope you enjoy the day. Check out Mermaid Wavewear. It's sexy and sustainable, and have a good day.